Hi guys, Larissa here with May Arts Ribbon for Ribbon Wednesday, only it's going to be on a Thursday. I wanted to share this cute card with you. This week on the blog, we are doing a blog hop with Hero Arts. So please go and check out mayartsribbon.com/blog for your chance to win some ribbon and Hero Art stamps, and also check out heroarts.com and their blog for some other awesome ideas and ways to use May Arts ribbon with Hero Art stamps. This is a card that I made, and I've used the Hero Arts new zigzag stamp. I've also used some Lawn Fawn stamps, but I'm going to change it up a little bit because I'm going to use the new Hero Arts Sizzix stamp set with the dies. So I'll share with you a different way to make this card with the similar result. And then we're going to use some beautiful May Arts ribbon. We will be using this beautiful new burlap ribbon, which is 3851501, and we're going to fold this in half, and then we're going to be adding this black lace, which is 3905801 over the center of it. So anyway, let's get started. We're going to start with the standard sized card base, A2 size, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. And I went ahead and took my Sizzix butterfly die and ran it through the card. I laid it open because I wanted the butterfly image to be cut out. And my camera isn't far enough away for me to be able to show you how to do that on the video, but I wanted to share with you at least what it looked like when I took it out. And then you'll see the nice little debossing line that you get around the butterfly, which I think is super, super awesome. So the next step, you can do this two of one ways. You can line up your stamp and stamp into the opening if you want to, or you can do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to take the leftover little piece that we have and I'm going to stamp right on that. So I'm going to make sure I have that lined up right, and we're going to ink up our stamp, and I'm using archival jet black ink for this, and I'm just going to ink up this butterfly. And I'm going to line this up with my piece of paper and stamp it. And then this is the image that we're going to glue down into the inside of our card. And I want to put it on a little bit of pop dots so that it'll be kind of raised. Like you can see on the lamb that I did here, I kind of popped it up so that it's not completely flat, but yet it's still on the inside of the card when you open it up. So all we're going to do is take some glue dots and just roll them up in a little ball, because I don't want it to be as thick as pop dots, but I do want it to have some dimension. So I'm just going to take 4 of these little glue dots, and all I've done is rolled them up, hopefully you can see that, into a little ball. And I'm just going to add those right to the back of my butterfly. Maybe this will show it a little better. See those little rolls? I've just made them into little rolls. And then I'm just going to add that right to the opening of the inside of my card. So that way it's not 100% flat to the inside of the card. It'll give it some dimension, but it's also raised up just a little bit. Okay, the next step of the card, I'm also going to be using this clear stamp set from the Basic Gray, and this is the Hooray stamp set. And you can see this little butterfly up here. I went ahead and stamped that out, and then we're also going to use the sentiment, every little thing is going to be all right, for the inside of the card. And to save time, I've already stamped that out, and I've used the Hero Arts Shadow ink in soft purple. And this is the cute little butterfly that I've got. And I rolled up another little glue dot on the back of that, and I'm just going to attach that right to the center of our big butterfly, just for a pop of color and for a little touch of interest. So now we have this cute little 3D little butterfly. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we want to stamp the zigzag onto the bottom of our card. So I'm going to open up my card base, and I'm going to use a couple Post-it notes just to make sure that the ink doesn't get where I don't want it to be. So we're going to line this up with the bottom of the butterfly. And you kind of want to get it right at the bottom of the line, because we're going to take our ribbon piece that we folded up and place that right at the end of the butterfly. So we want to make sure that we get the stamp high enough up so that we don't have an opening once we get done. So we'll line this up here, and then we're going to take our zigzag ink stamp pad, and we're just going to ink up the bottom half of it, because you don't need to ink the whole stamp. We're just going to use the bottom half. Make sure we get all of our ink on there. Then we're going to take our card and lay it right down onto the stamp to get our image. Hold on with one hand and just rub across there to transfer the ink onto the bottom of our card base. Lift it up, and that's pretty good. You can see we didn't get all the way to the corner, but I'm okay with that. I think that looks awesome. So we can remove our Post-it notes, and there we have our cute little card front. The next thing we're going to do, like I said, to save time, I took this thick ribbon and all I did was fold it in half. The fun thing about ribbon is, even if it comes in a thicker span, some of our ribbons come in only certain widths. Some come in different widths. You can tell that this does come in a smaller width, but it's still just a little small for what I wanted. So you can alter the ribbon by folding it, pleating it, stitching it, doing all of the different things to have it be what you want it for your certain project. So all I did was attach some glue, glued it together, then I glued the lace onto the center, and then I'm also just going to glue this right to the front of our card. And I want the fold side up just for a cleaner look. And I'm just going to attach that right onto our card. I'm going to flip it over to make sure it's straight, because I'm a perfectionist. Doing it upside down, it's hard for me to make sure. A little glue excess there. I'm just going to swipe that off. Okay, the next step we're going to do is we're going to take some of our burlap twine, and this is SM09. It's kind of this cream color, and all I'm going to do is make a little slit in the side of my card here, just taking my scissors and poking a little hole so that I can get the jute in there. And I'm just going to poke the jute right through the hole and pull it through. Sometimes you need to force it through with the scissors so you can get a hold of it. There we go. And I'm just going to pull that through. And line that up and tie a bow. And then you can always add a Hero Arts button or a pearl. And I actually don't have any more Hero Arts pearls, so I'm just going to use a Prima pearl. And again, I'm doing this upside down, so it's a little harder. Once you get it this way that you want it, you're just going to cut off your ends. And I just love the extra touch that the jute adds to the card. I just think it makes it super, super cute. And you could always add a little gem to the center of the butterfly as well. Okay, now the inside of the card, we're going to take that sentiment from the Hooray stamp set from the Basic Gray. And we'll ink that up again with our archival ink. And we'll center that kind of down here with our image. And there you have our beautiful, beautiful card for this Wednesday. The last and final thing that I want to do is I'm going to take my Crop-A-Dile and I'm going to use the 1/2 inch, and I'm going to chomp the top 2 corners just to finish it off. So there we have our card this week, and I hope you can see that you can alter this design and use it with several of your die cuts or your punches. This punch was a EK Success punch, and I just did it in the top right hand corner. But I hope you can see that you can use your May Arts ribbon and your Hero Arts stamps or any of the stamps that you have and come up with this super, super cute card. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Come back next Wednesday and I'll have another project for you. Have a fabulous, fabulous week, and don't forget to check out the May Arts blog at mayarts.com/blog and Hero Arts for the fun swap that we have, blog hop that we have going on this week. Thanks so much, guys. Have a fabulous, fabulous day.